What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be taking a look at the tank Deformation from KuBianBao. This is just technically the Combiner Wars version of Megatron, and I think this guy is a magnificent figure. This guy is actually painted a lot with silver. The original one had some gray parts, but that wasn't a big problem, so yeah. So before we take a look at the big guy in the table, let's take a look at the box. The box is where the figure looks great. Like, look at that in the box. In the box, the figure looks damn nice. As you can see, he does have some alloy parts. If you focus on that, he has some alloy parts, and that's what he technically looks like. As you can see, supposed to have like big feet and trigger legs, and he's got movable fingers, and his cannon is updated much better. As you can see down here, you have tank Deformation for age 6 and up. KuBianBao. I don't think 6-year-olds can play this thing. Come on, he's got really fragile looking ratchets on his legs. So yeah, on the side you have his normal look, which is just him without the add-ons. There's tank Deformation. The underside. Oh no, something just, I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of things to do. Like, this is a hard recording session since the studio is kind of small. Yes, the studio is really small. Like, as you can see, it's just full of boxes. I might remove the boxes once I get the hang of it. For now, there's no way. Oh no, now that thing's flying apart. What if I just check there? There you go. The underside just has a lot of Chinese and stuff. Got the QR code, and then that's what he looks like in tank mode. Really looks impressive though. The back of the box is just full of stuff, like you got alloy parts there combined with accessories. You got that look over there. There's tank L Deformation, and you got tank mode down there, which looks real good. I can't wait. I already just transformed him. I just looked at the instructions, but still have not looked at the other mode. So let's take the box out. Hope there's Deformation there in the eye of the first move. Stick that out and bring in the big guy. So the big guy here looks real darn nice. He has really great silver painting all over him. The camera's kind of wonky. There you go. Much better. He looks real nice though. Like, I'm just looking at him and admiring all the details that he has. Like, he's got nice done molded in details. The front looks okay. There could have been another way to tuck the head in, because if I actually if I rotate the head will just completely come off. The tank gun is movable. As you can see, actually just a lock here, you know. And then you can have the tank move all the way around. And then the cannon here just sticks out just like that, and then you have an upward and downward movement, which I think that's a really nice feature. The treads do work. Like, as you can see, the treads work on this guy, which I think is a great feature. Also, the red painting is nicely done. I wish there were more details on this guy, but overall, I think this guy is a great representation of how Megatron looked. I mean, if Megatron was a tank in G1, this is a great representation. yeah, I think the next thing to do is put him in gun mode. So in gun mode, you take, this is where these two pieces come in, the add-on parts. I think they're in the right position, yep. The add-on parts are like these gun handle things, and then you get a barrel for the P-Wall 38. I think that's what they call it, P-Wall 38. Yeah, I don't know. Let's actually get this guy transformed into his gun mode. So just moving things up to get ready, because this transformation is gonna get a whole lot more. Right, so just moving them out of the way, and let's get this done. So first thing you gotta do is untap this piece here, just like that, and then rotate that, and you need to take that off. Just put that off to the side for now, and then fold that peg in. Now you got a tank with no gun. Alright, so next thing you're gonna do is untap the feet that are really tight, just like that. You're supposed to be on hinges, like so. As you can see, got like a letter Y, right? Next up, you're gonna bring these things in, and then push them in, just like that. Do the same, push them in, just like that. And then you got a tab here, and a tab there, and you're supposed to just tab in just like so. And this thing does not want to tab in. I think, there you go, now it's tapped in. Now that's supposed to look like that, all in there flushed. Now leave this whole piece here untransformed, and actually, it's actually kind of transforming. Just move these things forward, since you're gonna rotate the waist. I don't know if you had a waist articulation in the original figure, so yeah, just rotate these down and bring them back to the tank look. And then actually what you're gonna do is split him, like, make his legs split, and then bring this out like that. And then straighten the legs like that and bring them forward. So then do the same, straighten the legs, actually move them forward first and then straighten them, so that it's much easier. And then just gotta tab these pieces in just like so. There you go. And you technically have almost a gun. Now bring the feet out just like that. Actually, I wish I did that first. And then need to take these add-ons. So there's a I don't know if it picks up. Alright, so there's supposed to be like a peg here and then a tab there. It's supposed to go on this port here, and then that tab will there. And it's supposed to just go like so. It doesn't want to come in. I think, yeah, now that we're done, we got half of a handle. Next up, open that hinge, and then just do the same. Just tap that in and then close that up. That was easier. You will just close the legs up, and then you bring this up 2 clicks, just like that. Then there you got handle. Actually, what you do with the crotch plate is in between the legs. There's this tab here. Just bring that down, and then that's supposed to hold with friction of the tank treads like that thing, and then just goes tabbing like that. There's no clicking, so it's kind of just you need to eyeball. Right. Take this thing, the barrel, and it's supposed to port right on that piece. It's inconsistent since the barrel has also an inconsistent peg. So I think that's what they did to make. And this is also gonna play a part in robot mode, so it's actually pretty cool. It's gonna look very G1. And here you have Megatron in his gun mode, and it looks amazing. I've seen other reviewers say that he has a secret gun mode, and I've seen that they use the scope. They extend that, and then they use the scope as like the main barrel of the gun. Like that. But the fusion cannon is supposed to go like that. And there got a much perfect representation of Megatron's gun mode. If it went like that, but it doesn't. You could actually kind of cheat it, but it's just that the peg is so loose. There's a port here and then a peg there. I wish it was a much tighter fit, but I guess if you're just gonna display it, that looks actually pretty darn nice. As you can see, it's pretty cool, I have to say, for myself. Like a nice nod for G1, and then just untap that back again. There you go. Now that's, I guess, it for the gun mode. There's no articulation on the gun mode except this thing. This is the trigger for the gun, so I'm pushing. Like, you're supposed to push that and then just like pull the trigger. That, like, you're supposed to. There you go. Yeah, that's much better than your. Yeah, there you go. Actually looks really nice for a gun. I mean, I might just display it. I don't have a stand though. I could use this tripod. No, alright. I think that's it for the gun mode. Now let's actually get to the part that I like about this figure, the robot mode. And the robot mode is very, very awesome. Now let's just get this guy out of the way, and we need a much taller tripod. I'm actually not moving the camera. I'm actually not taking the camera off the tripod. I'm just straightening the tripod so that I have a much higher stance. Robot mode. Oh, this is hard. If you guys hear that, that's the ball joint, like, tripod. Right. Now what you're gonna do is remove that. Easy peasy. Thing you're gonna wanna do is just fold these things out, just like that. Then bring these sections up, just like that. There you got the arms. Easy and peasy. Next up, you gotta fold down the chest plate and then like that. Rotate the head. There you got the upper body. That's easy. Spread out the legs like so that you can actually bring this up first, just like that, and then rotate, and then lock down into place. And then this thing is supposed to, to hinge that, and then hinge this actually, and just like that, you have the legs, and then just bring this down onto clicks again, and there you go. I got the legs all done. And then for his accessories, take this thing, and then as you can see, there's a port here that's supposed to go like that. And there you got illusion of the barrel going like that, which I think is a real big nod to G1. I'm really a big fan of G1 Network. Previously, I've been a fan of the movies, and now that I realized that the movies were a bad thing. Sorry, Michael Bay. I mean, I know Michael Bay's version of the Transformers isn't that bad. I like how he reimagined some of the robots. I just don't like the story. The robots weren't the worst part of the movie. The story is actually. The toys weren't also bad, but I wish there were more paint. And here we have Megatron in robot mode, and he looks really great and menacing. I don't know how to express my feelings for this guy. It's just a joy playing with this guy. I mean, I still have not played with it, like I said, but it looks like a joy to play with this guy. I mean, you could even remove the fusion cannon, which in the original one, it was a whole gigantic piece there, and the fusion cannon was just a slider and it wouldn't move. This thing actually moves, so that's cool. And the head is just... Actually, I need to take my tripod a little bit down now since the transformation's happened. And god damn, this looks nice. The head really feels like Megatron. He does have an alternate head, which I think is just the Armada head without the horns, so remove that to a mushroom peg, and take this head in. Just like so. And this head looks awkwardly small. The head looks awkwardly small for me, so I'm just gonna take it out, let it fall, and replace it with the OG head. No one can beat the OG Megs. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Oh yeah. And shouldn't be surprised, I forgot to do the size comparison for the rest of the other modes. Sad. Let's compare him to some Hasbro made Combiner Wars figures. Hasbro made Combiner Wars figures, so here he is with Sky Warp / Thundercracker / Starscream / Jetfire. And I think it's a good scale. For me personally, I think it's a real great scale. That was great. Here he is with my knockoff Bumblebee. And I think that the scale is off. Yeah, it's definitely off. Bumblebee's supposed to be that, like, Bumblebee's supposed to be like that shorter. Half even how Bumblebee is, so I think that's a sad note. I don't have a Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I do have the knockoff. I don't have a gigantic Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I do have a knockoff. I'll show you the knockoff. The abdomen piece on my Prime snapped off. But here he is for some comparison shots, I guess. And the scale is also off. Prime is way too small. He's supposed to be like this level of Megatron, like there. Then he'd be a great competitor. Maybe if I just adjust him. I could do kind of like a Prime V Megatron logo, like go like that. Actually looks pretty cool. I don't know. I kind of hit my tripod there. That actually looks pretty darn decent for a Prime versus Megatron like picture. Like that's a great look. Look at that. But that's the real scale of Prime. But if it was this big, this would be a great set. Like, I would love it. Alright, now I think it's time for the posability segment. Now let's get to it. So he does have a hinge for up and down movement and the mushroom peg that I told you. There's a ratcheted rotation at the arm. The arm moves out nicely. A bicep swivel, an elbow bend, a swivel at the wrist. And as you can see, he's got a middle finger 3. He's got a middle finger. Has an index finger, like pointing finger and middle and 3 finger split. So I think that's a nice add-on. Voice swivel is kind of hindered, but if you move this whole section outward, oh, bam, and it looks nice. He has forward kick, side squirts move out to make him go split. There's a thigh swivel and a knee bend, which is kind of limited. There's a little bit of an ankle pivot, kind of useless, but hey. There's a hinge here for the ratcheted transformation hinge. And I think the transformation, and I think, man, I'm really going so bad at these reviews. And I think that the articulation on this guy is not that bad. I really have to say this guy is the greatest version for like a leader class style Megatron. It wouldn't go so far as to say masterpiece, but this guy is great for like a G1, you know, like retail Hasbro collection. This guy is great, like, go for it. I got this guy for like 1,400 pesos, and I think it was worth it. It was a graduation gift for me from my uncle, so props to you. Yeah, I think that's all. First of all, I gotta give a big shout out to Pokehon for commenting on my Hot Rod review, and Justin B or Justin YT for commenting on some of my videos. So yeah, I think that's all, and thank you guys for watching. I hope I see you guys next time in the next video, which will be The Last Night Hound. Goodbye.